Okay, so my question is about the Great Depression. I know it was between 1929 and 1939, and you were born in 29.
29.
So you were just a little boy.
Yeah, I was a baby.
Do you remember anything
No, I was
about it?
born in May
Okay.
of 29.
Mm-hmm.
So I was too young to remember
Mm-hmm.
the Great Depression.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. But now, as I grew up, say your daughter's age, and about 5, yeah, I can remember back there. Um, I tell you a little story, honey. Matter of fact, I don't think Piggy had been born. Maybe so, but she was a baby anyway. Anyway, my mama told me about this, and I always remembered it. She said I played all day that day. Didn't ask for no food. We didn't have no food.
Mm.
I didn't ask for no food. But she said about 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up crying. I was hungry. And she said she got up and she had one ear of field corn that she parched it. And I ate that field corn and went back to sleep.
Wow.
But that's all we had. We didn't have no food in the house.
Mm.
She would tell me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Another time I remember, I was school aged then, and I walked to school barefooted. Didn't have no shoes. And the ground was frozen.
Mm.
It was so cold. And one of our friends is Mr. Connie Coleman. I always can remember his name. He told my daddy, he said, I saw your son this morning going to school, and he didn't have on those shoes.
Mm-hmm. Now, was Mr. Coleman Caucasian?
No,
Yeah.
he's a black man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, his son wound up being the president of the university. And my daddy, I think it shamed him. Anyway, he went and got me some shoes. But I always thought that, thank God for Mr. Coleman, because I think he just kind of shamed my daddy.
Mm.
My daddy could have bought me some shoes before. He bought it then, so he must have been able to buy them beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, that was some of the hardship
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that I had.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then my mother, she would work for this white lady, wash her clothes and iron and clean house and all for a few dollars a week. But she gave her some pants, hand-me-downs. They call them knickerbuckles. You ever heard of them?
Knickerbockers.
Have you, honey?
Knickerbockers.
Knickerbockers.
Mm-hmm.
They were pants that come to the knees.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had socks from the knees down.
Mm.
You
Okay.
probably seen
Yeah, I
that.
have. I've seen them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Knickerbockers.
And she gave her that, and I thought, this is so nice.
Mm.
But when I wear them to school, the kids would tease me about because I was the only one in school
that had them. Okay.
on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Some things never change.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Well, why do you think you said your dad could have got you some shoes but didn't? Why do you
Well,
think
he got
didn't?
them after Mr. Coleman told him I was barefooted in
Yeah.
the cold weather.
Okay.
Now, if he could get them then, why couldn't he get them before I went to school?
Okay. Okay.
I never, you know.
I guess you couldn't ask him that question.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't dare ask my daddy that.
Yeah.
No, but I thought about it.
Okay. Well, do you think so? Did things get better after the Great Depression was over? I mean, did food become more plenteous?
It got some better after the Depression. The Depression was awesome. You had people committing suicide because the times were just so tight. White folks. Because the bottom fell out of everything. If you had money in the bank, you didn't need any longer. It was gone.
And so it was worse for black folks, I'm sure,
yeah,
because
much worse for black folks.
Yeah.
Much worse.